my gosh, I'm so excited to be here. Hi, Joy.
Hi.
All right, everyone. So it is Monday, and that means that it is time for our live stream where we talk about a little bit about Park Lane Jewelry. We call it our free jewels chat so that you have an opportunity to win some free jewelry tonight. Oh, would you believe I didn't pick the piece, Joy? No, I have a fantastic piece right here, actually. Well, wait. All right, should I do a necklace or a bracelet? What do you think?
What did you do last week?
A necklace.
Do a bracelet.
Okay, then. All right, now I'm ready. So, Joy, so if those that I haven't met before, my name is Michele Zito. I am a company VP here at Park Lane, and I am here with the fabulous division leader, Joy Widgeon. And tonight, we just wanted to share a bit with you about Park Lane to see if it's something that might be right for you, or if perhaps it might be right for someone that you know. So if you do have any questions, feel free to start teeing them up in the comments. Hopefully, we will answer those questions as we go. And then if not, we will certainly get with you. So before we get started with our official chat, Joy, what brought you to Park Lane?
My former company went out of business. They left us high and dry during the holiday season. So December, they decided to close their doors and sell direct to our customers as an outlet. And one that didn't sit well with our customers.
Sure.
And two, it didn't sit well with the fields because we had did things like paid for our convention registration and we had money out and we were just expecting a great holiday, right? You're expecting a great holiday. We're all in this to make money and earn a paycheck. And that was just very disappointing and very hurtful. However, we stumbled upon a commission plan. And I say we because it was my team, not just me. But we stumbled upon a commission plan making comparisons of, I formerly was with a jewelry company. So we knew we wanted to stay with jewelry. And we compared the commission plans, and Park Lane just stood out. It blew everyone out of the water. Our senior division, Joy Perry, yes, Joy and Joy, flew to Chicago, interfaced with home office, and came back with the jewelry, with catalogs, and was like, this is our place.
Amazing. Amazing. And it is so interesting the many different ways that people land at Park Lane and how a good percentage of them end up joining us in that way when their current company let them down in some sort of way, or they just wanted some sort of change. And Park Lane's programs just really are unbeatable, really. So I am sorry that you went through that, but glad you ended up at Park Lane because what a gift it's been having you here for the last 9 years, right?
Yes, one behind you.
Well, what we're going to talk about today, some of you that are watching, this may already sound familiar because I know that there were some things that went on in direct sales world just this weekend that sound awfully similar to this, unfortunately. But whether you have sales experience or not, here at Park Lane, you can, in fact, have an amazing, whether you want a career, a side business, a side hustle, or a side hustle that will eventually become a full-time business. So what do you think, Joy? What do you think we should go through? Some questions for them?
Yes. Let's go through a few questions. So why direct sales?
Yeah, so interesting because very often women reach a point and sometimes it's that they want to make a job change, but then other times it's like the youngest kid is headed off to school or, whatever kind of life change has reached a point where it's like, I want to go to work or I want to go back to work. And if they don't want to do whatever their career is, or they seem to be unable to get back into whatever that was. Unfortunately, so often the default is I'll just go work at, and they like fill in the name of whatever department store or whatever. And while there's certainly nothing wrong with that type of work, it's not necessarily going to turn out great for someone who is trying to also run a household or also have young children at home, especially, etc. Because if you're going to take on a part-time job, I feel like the general rule of a part-time job is 2 to 3 nights during the week, or days, 2 to 3 days during the week, and definitely 1 full day on the weekends. So if you're going to have to leave your house to go to work for part of the day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, or Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, that's actually a lot of hours away from your family. So figure that's 20 hours. And then, at what pay rate, right? A lot of times those jobs are in the vicinity of minimum wage. And when you factor that out, it sometimes ranges from $200 a week to $300 a week. And then we kind of look at our pay scale and we're like, wow, I make that at a party. Like I can go to someone's home and make that in 2 to 3 hours. I can do an online party, and then 20 minutes after the show is over, be taking orders on my couch and really make a very similar amount. So plus all of the additional growth that will come. So really what I'm saying here is that direct sales is a way to earn money around the life you already live. So let me ask you this, and feel free to go ahead and put this into the comments. Do you already work full time? Let us know in the comments. Do you have small children at home? Or I shouldn't even say small, any age children, because I feel like as they become, and I know you're at this stage, that later elementary, middle school type age for some of your kids, which is the age of you drive them everywhere and they have a lot of places to go. Those after school games that all of a sudden, like your kids play sports 3 days a week at 4 p.m. and they're like, are you coming to my game? And it's like, what? It's at 4 p.m. So to try to have this income on more other people's schedule, right? So if you already have a boss, I feel like the last thing you need is another boss, because that's another schedule that you're beholden to somebody else. If you have children, then you have multiple bosses. We all know that. Some of you may be caring for aging parents. A lot of people are caught in like that sandwich generation where, your parents are getting older and need help, but yet your kids have so many needs. Maybe you're a grandparent or you're retired. We have wonderful retirees on our team that, they are like retired, but not expired. They still want to have fun. They still want to be fashionable and be out with the ladies and still bringing in an income as things are, expensive. So with that, direct sales really allows you the flexibility to have an income around the job, the obligations, the other fun things, the hobbies, all the things that you already do. You're making an income on your time at the times that you do and at the times you do not want to work.
I love it. I love it. I love it. The flexibility, having an income around flexibility, having an income around socialization, having an income around the family. I love all of that. So, Michele, tell us, why jewelry?
Now, I know we have a lot of jewelry lovers watching. So we know that you like to look good, and that, so one thing that we all know for the most part about direct sales is that we know you get paid, and you know that you earn what you sell, right? So you're always earning things. So if you would love a stream of free jewelry showing up at your house as a perk of your job, then why jewelry is one of them. But I will say that jewelry, it's a product that everyone loves, that never goes out of style. Jewelry is easy to ship and easy to store. And so much of that is a part of why, if you're trying to make an income, this matters, right? Because When you think about jewelry, it's something that's been around as long as time. King Tut, there's jewelry in King Tut's tomb, and there's jewelry being purchased right now as we speak in 2024. Our customer base is everyone, because especially at Park Lane being full service jewelry, we have every kind of style. So if you are the bling friend, if you need those conservative pieces for work, if you are edgy, if you like the more traditional look, trendy, whatever it is that you like, or the person, if you're buying a gift, there's always a piece that appeals to whatever that style is. So men shop for jewelry. So you're, selling to men and women. Children like jewelry. Grown-ups like jewelry. All ages like jewelry. And when you're trying to make a living in sales or have an income in sales, you want to know that your customer base is as wide as it can be. And jewelry really is a big part of that.
All right. So yes, why jewelry? It stands the test of time. You don't gain weight with it. And it doesn't die.
That's right.
Side, chocolates, they go straight to the hips.
I mean, when you think of the top 3 gifts, right, Joy? It's flowers, chocolates, jewelry.
They are.
One of those is lasting, or at least only one of those is lasting in a way that you want it to last.
So why Park Lane jewelry?
And that's really why we're here, right? I mean, because there are so many direct sales companies. We know you could sell anything. There are even other direct sales jewelry companies. So then why Park Lane jewelry? Yes, that's the question of the hour or of the 30 minutes, right? So Park Lane jewelry, first of all, Park Lane is a family owned and operated company. And that's really important to know, not just family owned, because there's plenty of companies that are family owned and then have somebody else running it, right? Owned and operated means that day to day, the family that owns this company is in that office in Chicago running the business. The original owner, the original founders, Arthur and Shirley, a married couple of 16 and 18 years old. I don't know, were you like thinking of starting a business when you were 16? Because no. I was not. But they, they wanted to start a business. The family hired 3 different consultants in order to advise as what would be the best choice of product. And all 3 independently came back with jewelry for the reasons that we shared earlier. So with that, they went ahead and jewelry, Shirley, I was like, her name is not Jewelry. Shirley started doing the home party, showing the jewelry. Arthur started the back end of the business. And as they were getting the business started, they're also growing their family. So that went on for many years. And as Park Lane was getting started, some people even said to Arthur, well, other companies already sell jewelry. What's going to make you different? And he said, I'm going to pay them more. So as they're building this business and growing their family, years go on. And then, of course, as they become ready to retire, now today, and for the last good 20, maybe at least 10 years or so, the company's been run by 3 of the brothers. So some of you, if you watched our New Beginnings last week, you saw Scott, our CEO, 2 of his brothers, but not only the 3 of them are there day to day. The 3rd generation, the grandchildren, their children work there and are doing payroll and jewelry design and all kinds of jobs are done by people with that family name. It really came into play even during COVID, when there were so many companies that had to shut down because they couldn't bring in their employees, but family companies could. And because they're such a big family, we were able to have our company running smooth as silk, really, through that whole time, thanks to their dedication and wanting to maintain their family legacy company. So why Park Lane Jewelry? Now, when you're going to get involved in wanting to have an income with direct sales, you want to know you're joining a company with excellent programs. So let's talk about a program that they know the best, Joy, right? So let's talk about the customer program. So go ahead and let me know in the comments, have you taken advantage of our customer sale? Meaning, if at any time you bought 2 low price pieces, in order to get 4 pieces half price, and you saved a ton of money doing that, go ahead and put that in the comments. Let us know you took advantage of the sale. Or even the style drops, right? How many of you grabbed, maybe even as recently as this week, that pearl bracelet, right? Or that, a special color impression, or a special, any of those special new release pieces that are limited edition. And maybe it was $28 with a $40 purchase, even though the value of the bracelet is $200. Maybe you got a new color impression that was $35 with a $40 purchase, any of that. That's a program. That's our customers being so excited to get an unbelievable deal. How many of you took a bonus item, right? You spent $90, and for that, got to take 1 or 2 pieces, up to $200 each for only $30 each. Now, this makes our shoppers very happy. So there's 2 things that we know about women when it comes to shopping, right? One thing we know about women is that women love to shop a sale, right? The second thing we know is that they love to share that with their friends and with their family. I mean, if I see a good deal on a container of cheese at the store, I'm calling my mom saying, oh, make lasagna this week because the palio is on sale for the big container, right? You've done it. We've all done it. Oh, you call your friend, oh, the good leggings that the girls like are on sale at fill in the blank store. And now all your friends run over and grab the leggings that the girls like. So this is just something that we naturally do. Park Lane is smart enough to reward women for doing that, right? How many of you, let's talk about program number 2. How many of you have gotten friends together to shop Park Lane with your stylist, right? So whether you opened up your home and you had girls sitting on the couch, having cheese and crackers, trying on jewelry, placing their orders. And then as a result of you providing this fun afternoon or this fun evening, you received up to $400 or more worth of free and discounted shopping. I know it's a lot of you, so go ahead and put that in the comments. If you remember what you got, go ahead and put that in the comments. Because that's all having that get together is. You may have even just done it on Facebook Live. We put a group together for you. Your friends watched a jewelry show with your stylist. Your friends are so happy to shop the very same sale we just talked about. And then again, you're getting, now, could you imagine if department stores would do this same thing? Because let's say Joy did call up all of her friends and she was like, girls, that sweatshirt, it's on sale. Let's all go. And now she and all the girls go to the department store. They all grab the sweatshirt. Boop. The first girl checks out. Boop. The second girl checks out. All 10 friends go through. Now Joy comes up to the register and she's like, hi, my 10 friends are done shopping. Can I now have my $400 gift card? They'd be calling security on her because they're going to be like, some crazy lady thinks she's getting $400 worth of merchandise because her friends are here. I don't know what that's about. Meanwhile, that's exactly what Park Lane's doing, right? That's what we're doing every single time we get girls together for a party. So that's an amazing program. So remember how I said earlier that Arthur Levine said why Park Lane would be better is because he would pay his people more? It's the result of those 2 programs. That's what makes us the highest paid people in direct sales. Because when we start at a commission rate that's generally higher than other companies and still can go up to 50% commission on pieces that we do not keep inventory. Remember, we do not keep inventory. We keep samples. So when I do a show and show these pieces of jewelry, and someone's like, ooh, I want to order that necklace. I want to order that whole set you showed. I don't package this up and send it. They're ordering that piece directly from Park Lane, who is sending it directly to them. So that's a really big thing to know, is that we're not keeping inventory. Because if you're in a business that you have to keep inventory, what if you guess wrong? What if I was keeping inventory? I thought people would want to order this and now they don't. Now my profit is sitting here on a shelf instead of in my bank account. So showing the samples and not keeping an inventory, but in fact keeping samples, keeps your pay scale high. At Park Lane, we are always paid at our level that we achieve. We are never demoted. So whether you join here with absolutely no sales experience at all and you promote once, twice, 3 times, maybe your whole team quits. Who knows? Things happen. You don't demote to a new level, or you don't keep your title but get paid as a different title. You can never be paid lower at the title that you have been either directly appointed or promoted to at any point in your Park Lane career. So if you've been involved in a direct sales company that has ever demoted you, that has ever paid you as a lower level because of circumstances that may be beyond your control, you'll be pleasantly surprised to find that we do not do that here at Park Lane. Another great program that both Joy and I and many others take advantage of, the 2 travel trips each year. So we have the opportunity to earn 2 free vacations every year. We just got back barely a month ago from Paris. In a few months, we're going to Ireland. Right now, we're earning a trip to St. Thomas. We go twice a year on, flights paid, foods paid, transportation, all of that. It's all, it is all a vacation. There are no meetings. There are no trainings. It is a true vacation. Also, our Mercedes plan. Our Mercedes car plan kicks in at first level leadership. So it is not something that only the high upper levels get. It is not something that gets towed out of your driveway later on in time. You can take a cash bonus or a Mercedes payment every single month here at Park Lane with your that you begin earning first at first level leadership. The jewelry, right? Joy, how many times do people ask you, do you have to buy all that?
Nope.
How do you answer that?
I earn it.
That's right.
I earn it. We can earn anywhere from $250 in jewelry a month to $1,100 in jewelry a month. I mean, there's no reason to buy jewelry here.
No, not at all. And now sometimes people join to kind of support their habit and get paid on the things that they want.
Absolutely.
You totally can. And if you do choose to buy from yourself, yeah, you're going to get paid on that.
That's a cashback stylist.
But you don't have to do that.
No.
If you would rather not, you can certainly use all of your commission to pay your bills that you joined to pay this business for, and just continue to earn jewelry every single month. That's why your stylist. Go ahead. By the way, if you're watching and haven't already tagged your stylist, please do that so that he or she knows that you're here. Because your stylist can do all of those fun raffles and giveaways and all these extra fun things we do, including what I'm going to give away tonight. All comes from that Rich Rewards program that Joy was talking about. And that is our base model program. This month, we even earned like a necklace and earring and ring set on top of the $1,100. It's unbelievable. So, by the way, at the end, we're going to be posting a survey that you can give us a little of your thoughts of what you heard here today. But the prize for doing so this week is this gorgeous Prosecco bracelet. So this is one of our amazing bangles that opens and closes on a hinge. Oh, Joy's wearing it in gold. How do you like that? So it opens and closes on a hinge. It fits everybody. It has countless pave crystals. It is an almost $200 bracelet. And at the end, when we post the survey, if you complete it, you will be entered to win this fabulous piece. So, and again, I have pieces like that to do that with because of our amazing Rich Rewards program. Park Lane here, we are paid weekly here at Park Lane, and that's commission and overrides. So that means if you have a team, you're getting paid on the team and what you personally sell every single week. There are quite a few people on our team that the main reason they were getting involved in direct sales was to support their weekly income because their full-time job pays monthly. And I've never been paid anything less than twice a month. My very first teaching job, I got paid twice a month, and that was hard. And to get paid once a month is even harder, because what about all the things that unexpectedly come up, right? Kids are expensive, houses are expensive, furnishings are expensive, everything's expensive. So to be able to supplement your income weekly really is an amazing thing that not too many companies, and I mean jobs in general, pay weekly.
Our programs are fantastic. Our pay is second to none. And the fact that we get paid weekly is phenomenal, because it does take care of those in case of emergencies, or it takes care of those, you know what, I want to book a flight and be out. For those who love to travel, for those who love to go on a shopping spree, it's up to you. It's your money. You can do what you want with it. But it's always good to have it available, right? That's the key.
Right.
To have it available, because once a month you have to budget down to the dollar. If you're not
very bad at that.
Yes. So Michele, why now?
Yeah, if you're watching this, whether you're watching for the first time or whether you're watching for the 20th time, and some people I know do have watched this 20 times or more on a Monday night and come and chat and hear a little bit more. But if you're thinking about it, that means the time is now. Because if you continue to think about it, that is weeks and weeks and weeks going by that you're not making any money, right? And that you're continuing to sit on the fence. And sitting on a fence is extremely uncomfortable. If you jump off the fence, you're going to get your answer either way. Either you're going to give this business a try and you're going to say, this really is great. I love it. And you'll be doing great. Or you're going to try it out. You're going to earn some money. You're going to earn some jewelry. And you're going to say, this was not for me. And either way, you get off the fence. You made money and earned jewelry. In version number 1, you continue on with your business for as long as you care to do so. In version 2, you tell your stylist, I'm so glad I tried this, but this was not for me. And then you just go back to being a customer. No harm, no foul. One of the things when I really think about, so I've been in direct sales for 24 years. And when I first started, I was a teacher on maternity leave. And at that time, I had a 6-month-old baby. And what we needed was $600 a month. And the reason for that was that we were on my health insurance at that time. So $600 a month was the cost of the Cobra. So in order to kind of continue on to be home, on an extended maternity leave, we had to pay that Cobra. So I needed $600 a month. Now, when I had hosted a party, not Park Lane in those days, a different party, not even jewelry. When I hosted a party, the girl who did my party told me that she made $200. So I was like, okay, so I guess if I do 3 parties a month, I'll make $600. So that's what I did. I bought a kit in June of 2000. And I did a party at my friend's house and I made $200. And over the course of that, I did 3 parties in June of 2000 and I made $604.62. And my husband and I were like, oh my gosh, that's how it works. You just pick a number and you do enough shows that will make that number. And thank goodness we learned that as quickly as we did. Because after the next month, I was like, maybe if I do 2 more parties, I'd make $1,000. I did. The next month, somebody was like, this looks fun. I'll do this with you. And I was like, oh, you make more money for that too. Well, in that same time, I learned I am pregnant again and would not have been able to go back to the following complete school year anyway. So good thing I started to learn how to pay this Cobra. So I stayed actually on that path for 14 years, adding more, starting to earn on a team, had another baby in that same time. And then in January of 2014, Park Lane called me and said, hey, you know, we hear great things about you. We'd love for you to learn a bit about our programs. So I wasn't necessarily looking for a change, but it always makes sense to hear a little bit more about what's out there. So I figured it can't hurt to hear what's out there. And once I did, I realized I was going to have to make a change because I could not in good conscience stay in a place where I knew it wasn't the best programs anymore. When you don't know, you don't know, right? So when I was working where I was working, I thought I had the best. Once I saw what was out there, I said, well, if I'm going to recruit other men and women to do the same job as me, I have to know I'm offering the best of what's out there. And at that point, I made the change to Park Lane. I've been here for the last 10. And as promised by Park Lane, they told me you will make at least double, but likely way more than you make now. And that has been unbelievably true. It was double the first year, never mind, you know, the way past that we are now. And I share that with you because every single person can have it. It's not like corporate America where if Fran gets the promotion to the next level, that means Susie can't have it. Here, Joy and 5 other people on the team can go for senior division next month, and they can all have it because everyone is entitled to everything here at Park Lane. And certainly on this team. When that's probably our final thing now too, is that when you join direct sales, you want to join a team that has leadership that knows what they're doing. It's okay if the person you join with is new because that person is under the same leadership that you will be. And here on our team, Team Shine On within Park Lane here, we have unlimited resources. We have you know, every kind of visual that you may need, Zoom support, fun events. If you've attended any of our fun Team Shine On events, maybe as recently as last night, go ahead and put that in the comments. These are all the things that we do to support our whole stylist team so that everybody can meet their goals. And that goal is going to be so far ranging, right? Maybe we have people on our team that have paid off credit cards, that have paid off student debt, that we're able to buy a new living room set. Summer is coming, and with it comes costs of summer camp, baseball camp. Mom, can we go to the pool? Can we get an ice pop? Even just getting the ice cream man at the pool, that's expensive.
Yes.
So if you need to supplement your income for anything I just said or more, then I really would encourage you to fill out the survey that we're posting now so that we can reach out to you and answer either any additional questions you have, or so that we can either, if you're already set up with a party with your stylist, that party can immediately become your launch party. All we would need to do is turn it over to you. You would keep the commission on that party. You get all that host credit like you would still get as a hostess, but then also get to pick out a bonus kit because right now for $99, you are still getting extra jewelry in your kit. It's normally $500 in jewelry. Right now it's more. And you would have your website for a year, all for $99, which you were getting paid back on the commission on your party anyway. If you want to set up a party in order to try out the business, or if you think you would like to, but you're not sure, we call that one a decider party. We set up the party, we do the party, and then we tell you what the commission will be, who wants to have a party, who might want to even join up. And then you decide at that point if you want to join and take that money and all of that jewelry, or if you're like, wait, never mind, I'll just take the freebies. That's all up to you. But that is the bare bones model of how we get you started, is to just do that party, allow us to wow your friends and family with the jewelry, with the programs, so that we can get you off to a great start. So any other things we should share, Joy?
I think we have covered it all. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks everybody for joining. Remember, if you complete the survey, You're going to be in the raffle for our silver Prosecco bracelet. So I'm excited to see who gets that. And if we missed your question, we tried to answer questions as we saw them come down the pike. But if we did miss your question in the comments, we will absolutely reach out with answers. You also have a space on the survey to ask any additional questions, and you can feel free to put them there as well. Joy, thanks so much for joining me tonight.
So much fun. Bye-bye.
We'll see you later. Bye, everyone.